Majority of them just don't like it, that they are not the ones doing the oppression or doing the corruption or benefiting from it. Here you get. So, say me that published this audio, am I the one that will now be held responsible for defaming these people or the person we mentioned their names? Because I know some of you love your criminals differently. Because to you, this one in crime, not too much. So I love this one, but this one, I don't love him. So because all of you love your criminals differently, some of you were even like, my own criminal, my own oppressor is better than your own oppressor. My own criminal is better than your own criminal. My own criminal is a God-fearing criminal. My own oppressor is a tribal oppressor. I love my own oppressor better than your own oppressor. You love to cherry pick. Now take a look at this. You have a rotten system. And what Falana has just done is to help expose the rot in your judiciary. You see, I'm human rights fighter, my ass. So this is it. This is your court case. This is your defamation. 500 million naira. You want to collect 500 million naira. You should go and delete. Exactly now. They will tell you, my own drug dealer is a God-fearing drug dealer. Your own drug dealer is not a God-fearing. It's a wicked one. I say, how do you know? Because it's a wicked one. What about your own drug dealer? What about your own drug addict leader? Well, my own drug addict leader is Alaji. My own is Deacon. My own criminal is a pastor. He can read the Bible. My own criminal is a man. He can read the Arabic. He can read the Quran. My own oppressor is closer to God than your own oppressor. Yeah. Is that not how you are living your life in that contraption? That is why a lot of you are not even like reasoning properly. Some said, "Na hunger they cause them." Somebody said, I was reading a chat on Facebook, sorry, on Twitter or X yesterday, yesterday. So somebody said something, and another person just came. Which did they worry you? Are you blind? Are you deaf? I was like, no, can't you see that what I'm saying is cynical? I was like, oh, sorry, Jerry, bros. You be like, nah, this one got your concern, Jerry. I know I didn't read your comments properly. Sorry. I take back my comments. You just came and you could just attack me and say, nah, hunger. This hunger, no, they let us reason very well anymore in this country. All of us are hungry. It don't make any sense. All this we go court. Now, Ex-Parte order. Ex-Parte. You don't want to be Ex-Parte ni. Have you enter any court, pay a judge, and say, you know what? I want you to give me this ruling. So for the next 21 days, I want to go about and intimidate this and say they must not. If I say, hey, you must not, put up your hands. Say, why? Because it's an order. The court says, put up your hands. I say, okay, put it like that. I'll come back in 21 days. Then we can start the case. Say, what about my hands? Put it up like that. It's a court order. But I know they the court when they give the order now. No, you are not supposed to be there. So this is the best your Sandalili, Sandusty can do. I actually really thought that I was like, finally, they have sued him. Now they want him to go and delete the audio. They don't want anybody to share the audio again. Anybody will share Bobrisky audio, they go use Ex-Parte order on you too. They entered the court. A son entered court. Oh more. I can't even like. I just repeat and say, oh more. Because when I saw it, I was like, oh more. So this is what they want to do. This is how they have kept a lot of people in the dark. They call themselves lawyers, practicing lawyers. You took somebody to court. The person who did there, and a judge gave a ruling, and you publish that on social media. We give you 21 days. What are you going to do for 21 days? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So that the case will now start. See, I know it is Nigeria, and maybe me, I am talking this way because I'm not living in Nigeria. Well, see, Baba, in this day and time, nowhere where you deal with it, if you sue you, like me. Sure, you get? Yeah, there is, in this day and time, right? They can send you a court case or a court summon electronically. All they need is either your social media page, email, or address. That's all they need. So I won't be surprised, though. I hope that it won't just be me talking like this. I hope that the likes of Deji Adeyanju, I hope they can actually really sue Falana. Yeah, sue him. What you should do now, just like when Bobrisky sued VeryDarkMan for 1 billion naira. VeryDarkMan sued him back for 1 billion and 1 naira. Do you know that? I don't know when they are going to hear the case. Yeah. Bobrisky sued. Number one, in the same letter, Bobrisky said the audio is fake. Then in that same letter, Bobrisky said they recorded his phone call against his will. Alaye, stay in one place. Make Thunder no dey confused. Is it that the audio is your voice and it is invasion of your privacy, or the audio is AI generated, it's not your voice? Which one? Confusion. So VeryDarkMan now sued him back for 1 billion and 1 naira. And he said the only profiting one make me the 1 naira. So key defamation to go cancel defamation. A whole senior advocate of Nuisance went to court to get Ex-Parte order. Instead of you suing him for that 500 million, I say, I sue you for 500 million. But they just want to intimidate him. So I hope that the Adeyanju will not be the typical Nigerian and do esprit de corps. Esprit de corps, because now all of us say una be lawyer. And then you begin to write nonsense apology. Sir, we didn't mean that we apologize. We will delete the audio. This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. If they get real case, there's no point in dilly-dallying, going left, right, and center. Talk to him. But they don't get any case. Which court 1 year say somebody who is a social media activist, so to say, published an audio, added his own comments, and they are suing him for defamation? Which court won't rule on top of him? As useless as your court is. Or maybe they will rule on it too, because I wasn't expecting this. So I swear I wasn't expecting this. I was actually expecting a proper case that they will write him and say, listen, meet us in court. We want to slug this out in court. Here you get. Then everybody will go. His own lawyer will come. Falana lawyers will come. Everybody will argue it out. Present their evidence in court. The court will look at all the evidence and say, you are guilty. VeryDarkMan. Oh yeah, pay this man 10 million. Because normal. If you go to court to charge somebody for defamation, right? Let me tell you this. If you take somebody to court and say, I'm suing you for 500 million naira, you can say any amount that you want. So once everybody defend themselves, presented their evidence and all of that, the court can come back and say, you, VeryDarkMan, you are guilty. Your statement is contemptuous. Your statement is defamatory. Now you will now pay this man 10 million naira. And then you apologize to him. Nobody they award 500 million, 1 billion to anybody for defamation. Nobody, nowhere. You can write how much you want. That this is how much I want to collect. Nobody they give you that. It's all bullshit. Media nonsense. Femi Falana should know that himself. But he would just want to use his name to intimidate the young man. Do you think this is this is 1990? These days, you go there surprise, say people go download that your useless constitution. They will download that your penal code, because it's a criminal code and all those nonsense you have in that contraption. They are all online now. You get all this proper case, go to court properly. If you truly believe that he defamed you, if you are not really trying to throw your weight around, throw your weight about to shut him up. And if they succeed, here you get. most of your big men in Nigeria who have a lot to hide, they will make sure that they use this as evidence to shut all of you up. You go, they see secret of these criminals, but they don't burn you well to publish them. That's what they are doing. How is that normal for a society? How? You go after whistleblower. You ignore the person that actually published that said all this nonsense. Who does that? If you want to see all of their, whether in a Lagos criminal code or defamation code, everything where they now, they online. Everything is online. Even if you are not a lawyer, you can download all these things and read them. Ridiculous stuff they put together, they call law in that contraption. You can download everything and read them now. Everything. Up to date, 2024. So who the hell is who the hell does Falana think he is? Using Ex-Parte order to threaten people. But again, me have to talk like this because I'm not living in that contraption. And I pray and I hope that tomorrow now, we're not going to see VeryDarkMan and his lawyer making video. Sir, we are very sorry, sir. So I won't be surprised though. Here you get. And a lot of people will come back and say, you Mayegun, see, you don't apologize. Now ego, they do you. Now ego, I say, yeah, now ego, I don't talk him. I hope it won't happen because I won't be surprised. Yeah, I won't be. If they won't fight case, make them fight case. Defamation where they will. Even if I won't do it, I mean, I will wake up tomorrow and I will sue the Falanos, all of them, for intimidation, harassment, defamation. Yeah, that would be what a VeryDarkMan should do. Don't use Ex-Parte, sue them. 1 billion naira. So that Falana and his son, they will come to court, right? To come and they will dock them. They will dock Falana, his son, his daughter. They will dock them in the court. Don't sue them in Lagos, sue them in Abuja. I think that's where VeryDarkMan lives. Abuja. Stay in Abuja, sue them. Deji, I hope you see my video. You can not go do any stupid apology to that old useless man. Old for nothing man. Now he's actually like unravel himself now. It's now obvious that, you see, when they tell you that they are fighting for human rights, which human are they fighting for? Themselves. That somebody blew whistle on the corruption in the prison system, which has now come to light that it is true. It is so rotten. So rotten that people have been suspended in that same prison system. No, be so. The EFCC, they were also sort of a fingered in all of this. They themselves have launched investigation, came out with all this manner of nonsense. But you can't go, they use Ex-Parte order. Ex-Parte order. What the hell? Hey, Ex-Parte. Honestly speaking, we be say, my people they talk say, Mayegun, you know what? If you come to Nigeria and Nigeria government or Tifnumbu and the rest of them want to move mad, don't worry. We'll just go to Femi Falana. Say, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. Tenitika, that's who they are. Member of the rotten system. Look at it. People where they look up to and say, man, these are people fighting for human rights. Human rights, human rights, we don't fight for. Now you know better. Abi? So I hope we won't wake up tomorrow and they will begin to tell us that sorry, sir. I mean, VeryDarkMan. I hope you see this video as well. I hope I won't wake up tomorrow and I'll see you saying, I'm very sorry, sir. Please, sir. Forgive me, sir. I'm a ship with one. Even though some people will be like, no, Mayegun don't talk like, he's living there. Mayegun, that is, you are not living there. I say, I know, I'm not living there. It's ridiculous, Sha. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really tell you how I feel. Sure you get. Because normal, I will feel angry that the Falanos are not pursuing the people responsible for this expose. So I actually want them to grab Bobrisky and prove that whatever he said in that audio was pure lies and defamatory. And I'll probably defend them, the Falanos, and say, okay, so that means it is Bobrisky that caused all of this nonsense, Abi. So it's the one who actually lied. None of these things happened. But they can't say it didn't happen. They can't say that conversation didn't happen. They've already confirmed it. So what they are now trying to do is just like face, what do you call it? Like a cover-up. Let's intimidate this man. But this is 2024. Social media. Like social media. You don't understand? Anything we don't enter social media. It don't pass your hand. You have to wakajeje. You have to wakajeje. You get? Anything where you do for koro. Keep on for koro. If you don't enter social media, sometimes you just have to kind of like pretend that you don't know. And just after a week, no, a week is too long. After 3 days, because another thing will happen. Nigeria is a place that one day 10 dramas. People will forget. They will move on. But now one day flex muscle. Like your social media. 2024. You now no go ask life for Bokwari's hand. Bokwari that enjoyed social media support. And the moment he started misbehaving, and social media started holding them from neck. You can't be like, say, no, be this same social media. People, they shout change, 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 change. For 2014, 2015. Waiting Bokwari did. He ended up trying to kind of strangulate social media. But who kind of collapsed at the end of the day? Now, Bokwari, APC, I bet APC used to enjoy so much patronage on social media. But when they started failing, they make laws to make sure say social media is strangulated. So, Layamo, who was a champion in lies, we emptied him. We reduced him to nothing on social media. Now one con day, ever long, hey, God damn it, man. A form gone. Now everybody go now know say something is deeper. Me, I'm not accusing anybody. You see now, you say, read the comment. Now people don't talk about the Force and Bobrisky and I'm not saying that. Me, I'm not going to make up any allegation. I'm staying on the matter, on the subject. Anything where you won't think about, they are trying to cover up. No, I am not going to follow you do that. What I am saying is that the audio that Bobrisky made accused them of trying to help subvert the cause of justice. Here you get. And if that is not true, Bobrisky should be the one receiving letters from lawyers, the Falana's lawyers, not VeryDarkMan. It should be Bobrisky. Now he make these whole allegations, not VeryDarkMan. But the more you try to want to shut him up, the more people are going to say, so maybe Abi could it, or is it? Do you think? Maybe no. Oh, Abi? Yeah? No. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, and all of that. Here you get. And that is what it has become now. Ex-Parte order. God damn it, man. Anyway, we'll leave that one for now. Again, okay? So it's obvious that all the shakara, all the nonsense is pure nonsense. Honestly speaking, I'm disappointed in you, Falana. Like, I am disappointed. I won't lie to you. Such a shame, right? Ex-Parte order. You know? So I'll use this guy as a little bit of a break before we move to something else, okay? So in Ondo State, they are having an election next month, governorship election. And as it stands, all parties are campaigning. Trying to, they are even like signing what is called security pact, something like that. So they have a security summit. And the person that stands out of the whole thing was this comrade from AAC. I love what he had to say. Listen.
Next, we'll call on the representative or the candidate of AAC. If you're here, can you please come forward? Mr. Kunle Ajayi.
Thank you so much. Kunle Ajayi is my name. I want to thank the organizers for organizing this. But I want to say that why do we only talk about peace during the elections? And we don't talk about peace before and after the elections. And that is why I want to tell the organizers of this program, my CP, and all other security agencies that are here, that in a state where, as at August 12, 2024, over 25,909 people are out of school, out of school children in Ondo State is over 25,000. That peace is an illusion. A state where we have on good authority that the state government used 775 million to do fence. That peace is an illusion. A state where during the elections, most of Ondo State people, a lot of people in Ondo State are quite poor. And my professor was from Great Britain was talking about people buying votes and people selling votes. It is serious hunger that is making Nigerians sell their votes, because the current ruling party has removed subsidy and is giving us palliative. And palliative is like throwing water into the ocean. So as far as I'm concerned, if we really need peace in Ondo State, if we need peace during the elections, we need to work on the social issues. We need to work on the economic issues. You can't keep people being poor and you're talking of peace. You can't keep people uneducated and you're talking of peace. You can't keep people without health care and you talk of peace.
We want your commitment to
These
peace.
are the ways we can have social justice. Thank you so much. To be committed to peace as a political party, the African Action Congress, we want to say that the whole of the stakeholders in this election must also be committed to peace. We must all be allowed to use the parks, the venues, in an affordable manner. That is the only way to be committed to peace. For our political party, we have always been known as a very peaceful political party.
You've been watching the Ondo Election Peace and Security Summit in Akure, the state capital.
They cut him off. Like they cut him off because they just want him to come and say he's committed to peace. Meanwhile, all the things that are I'm gonna, because I don't want to show you, so you know, all the things that are anathema, things that are ingredient to disruption, like poverty, hunger, injustice, social injustice. These are the things that are ingredients for disruption, chaos. But people want to sit there and be talking about peace during election. Peace, where people are hungry and they are willing to sell their vote and collect money. Where there is no fair playing ground for all the participating political parties. His own I'm actually surprised that they invited him. AAC, Kunle Ajayi, a very strong, you know his face now, is the governorship candidate for AAC in Ondo State. So they are not really counted as, you know, as part of the contenders. They won't be allowed to make use of the public facilities like the stadium. Here you get, they won't be provided the, you know, the security that they will provide to others, because to them, they are inconsequential. So him talking about all those social injustice made them like uncomfortable. Like, this is why we don't invite these people. That's why they did not invite Showore to the debate, presidential debate. Because they know if he attend at the presidential debate, he probably will take on all other candidates, you know, which is normal. If you are running to be president of a country, so to say, or president of a country, the ideal thing is that after asking all of you questions, the next thing is for the candidate to ask themselves questions, probe them. But they don't say Showore. Once Showore begin to pick on them, it will be turned to, they will call it a personal attack, which they don't want. So that's why they won't invite people like that. I'm surprised they invited him to their peace, whatever. So they had to cut him off, because he's not saying what they wanted to hear. It's pointing fingers at those responsible for what people. Imagine a state government spending 700 million naira to construct fence, kilo day. 700 million. Among other ridiculous things, that they spend money, ridiculous money on, and they have over 25,000 out of school children in Ondo State. What do you think the future holds for those children? What? No education, no skill, no training, no nothing. But they are still going to exist in Yoruba land. 25,000 in Ondo, 50,000 in Ogun, maybe 40 or 50,000 in Oyo. Lagos State alone, they have more than 800,000 out of school children, no joke. Very massive number. Lagos State has the highest number of out of school children